Hello viewers, I'm Joey Lombardi, it rhymes with party. And if you are a frequent visitor of this channel, you know that I have a tendency of buying camera bags and doing reviews of said camera bags. And today I have a treat for you. I am reviewing the Nomatic Luma 18L Peter McKinnon bag with all of the pretty colors. Not your typical black or navy blue camera bag. This one's got a pop of color. It's a rust orange color, and I like it. Allow me to quickly discuss the things that I like. It's small, it's comfortable on the back, it's comfortable to wear in general, and it is generally well organized. Like many of the McKinnon bags, this features the garage feature, which I think he calls it the garage, which you can access a series of things from the top. I like that. This is good for kind of as a multi-purpose bag because you can get access to things on the top. And then he also has, which I think Peak Design kind of originated this. You're in a situation where you have side access if you want to go in and grab a camera. The main access to this bag is through the back. It folds down vertically, and you can access the bag through the back. It also has a separate laptop compartment, which I'm greatly appreciative of. So I don't have to open up the whole thing to get access to a laptop, but you can fit, I think, at least a 15-inch screen. I have my 15-inch work laptop in here, and it fit just fine. And I have a smaller laptop, and that fits just fine in here. The back panel also features some cable organization and some pockets, so you don't necessarily have to carry a cable organizer, which I actually do not recommend. I attempted to do so in here when I was packing for a trip, and it just took up way too much space. You would either need a very tiny cable organizer or make do with the mesh pockets. They're not huge, by the way. They're not a lot, so you're not going to be able to squeeze a ton of stuff in here. You can put, like for me, I carry a small drone. I carry a couple of extra batteries for whatever camera I'm using, and they could easily fit in here. A cable charger or a battery charger, just a charger in general, and some USB cables. And you're kind of done. If you are familiar with the ubiquitous designs of camera bags these days, this is my fourth brand actually, of camera bags that I've bought over the years. This is my first Nomatic bag, but very similar to the Peak Design, very similar to the PGY Tech bags, which, you know, has these Velcro attachments to create shelves inside the bag, so you can do you can get creative. You can get creative, and you can do that origami style setup inside the bags. Now, the interesting thing about these particular bags, the Velcro pieces, they don't have like additional folds. So they're separators, but they're not folds on top of the separators, which I actually never use the folds on the Peak Design bags. I don't feel like they actually do a great job of holding anything or creating additional shelf space. So I'm okay with this. Maybe you're not, but I actually prefer just normal segmenters. One thing to take note of, the garage, the quote unquote garage section, right? That is not separated. So if you have stuff up here in the garage, take note that when you open this up, stuff could tumble out. Be aware of that. It's still, I think it's a great access point, especially if you're, I would probably use this for like immediate like charging gear and maybe a phone and keys and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that I would put up here. But just take note of it that things are smaller and loose. If you open it up and hold it like this, which you should not do, it's going to tumble out. You should also take note that there is another pocket up in the top, and it's fairly spacious. So again, if you want to kind of stash some cables, a pair of glasses, maybe like your phone could fit in here. Let's just test that out real fast. Phone. Yep. Phone fits in just fine. Another nice feature of this bag is the water bottle holder, which kind of is held together. So it stays tight if you're not using it, and then it gets magnetic. So you can put it in here. My modestly sized water bottle fits just fine. I think if you have a thick boy, you're gonna have a problem with it, but you know, I kind of am in this mode now where I kind of buy bottles, water bottles, and I have so many in the house that I just kind of pair certain bottles with certain bags. But it's a nice feature. I like that it stays contained on the side, and again, the other side, you don't have a water bottle holder because you have that quick access for your camera. Now, what it does have, because you're like, oh, if I want a water bottle and a tripod, what do I do? Yeah, here we go. There's a little slot right underneath here that creates a little pocket, and it comes with additional straps, and you can strap additional tripods and whatnot up onto the front, and then secure them with the footing at the bottom. So we'll demonstrate that in B-roll while I'm talking. This is not going to be a long review, and it's not because of lack of greatness here. This is a great little bag. It's a little bag. It's 18 liters, and I like that it's 18 liters. My intended use of this is going to be, you know, where I usually bring my sling bag with my smaller camera, with my small drone, and some extra batteries. Now, instead of having to like have an extra bag because of the laptop, I can fit everything in here, and then I'm going to need a suitcase, right? I had grand visions of potentially using this thing as my daily driver to go into work. And I'm having second thoughts about this because now that we're back to work, I'm probably going to have to pack my lunch and bring all this other stuff in here. I don't think this bag would be great for putting lunch in and all the stuff that I'm doing for that. But on a trip, especially if I wanted to go hiking or something like this bag is fantastic for this. And again, you'll probably see B-roll of me walking around my neighborhood with the bag. I've been just kind of just trying to feel it. It feels really good on the back. It's very comfortable, it's very light, and you know, it's what you would expect for an 18-liter bag. But I have to say that I'm actually really happy with the straps, and as a bigger guy, even this chest strap, here, I'll actually put it on. I usually don't like the chest straps, but then I get annoyed because everything slides on me, but I usually don't like them, and these are actually rather comfortable, and I do like the chest strap that goes across here. So this is a nice bag. It's a well thought out bag. It is not enormous. That is the intention of it, is for it to not be enormous. And again, for me, having like a 10-liter sling, this is an 18-liter backpack. I tend to like backpacks more, except that, you know, a 10-liter backpack would look really weird on someone my size, but this 18-liter is attractive. I think it looks good. You'll see again the B-roll, me walking around with it on my back. And I purposely wore a dark coat so it pops a little bit more off of the coat, so you can see. I really like the color. Again, I've mentioned this in other review videos that these bags, they tend to be in very drab colors. They don't usually see pops of color. And I try to embrace color where I can. So I purposely, even my son, whose favorite color is green, and they have a mint green or a jade green version of this bag, even my son was like, go with the orange, dude. Go with the orange. It looks cool. So I did. Yeah, I ordered this bag in August, and I just got it last weekend. So like I said, I haven't used it too much yet, but I have to say I'm impressed with the weight, the comfort of it, and I'm looking forward to using it in the future. I'm gonna get another video out of this bag, because I'll probably, when I go on a trip and I actually really use this thing, I'll probably do another video like 6 months in and my feelings about it. But again, my expectation is this will be my go-to bag when I'm traveling for light camera equipment. I'm trying to pare all that stuff down. I tend to bring a lot of stuff with me that I never use. And why do that? Why do that, right? Just stick to one camera, stick to the small drone, the microphones and all the other pieces, and like I said, then you have a laptop. The other nice thing about this bag, when I travel for work, I have been using the Peak Design Everyday 30-liter, and that 30-liter bag is wide, and it doesn't fit when you're flying. It doesn't fit underneath the seat, especially if it's the aisle seat, which I always go for the aisle seat because I like to hang out a little bit. It doesn't fit underneath in the aisle seat, which is so annoying. It will fit in the middle and the window, but not the aisle seat. This will have no problem it'll have no problem in the aisle seat. So that's another net benefit. And if I'm, don't make a liar out of me, but I think that this one also has like a pass-through for the luggage handle. So if you have a roller bag, it should have a pass-through, which it does right here. So you can just keep it off your back if you want to, and you can roll it onto a plane or just have it on your back. But this will fit underneath the seat, which I have had a lot of problems with that, my good old Peak Design 30. So as a whole, it's a great little bag. I appreciate the lightness, I appreciate the design, I appreciate the color, I appreciate the easy access pockets on the top and on the side, and I really like the water bottle holder. And again, at least they're admitting that if you want to have a tripod too, you have the little footing thing at the bottom so you can attach the tripod to the front of the bag. So good bag, looking forward to using it. Be careful if you open up the back, because if you're holding it like this and you open it up, all your crap's gonna fall out. So you're definitely, if you wanna get access to the back, you're gonna have to lay it on its stomach to open the bag up. But really cool bag, really like it, and looking forward to using it in the future. So be on the lookout for my next video on this topic, where we'll talk a little bit more. But I need to go on a trip first, and I'm not going on a trip for a couple months. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments about the Nomatic Luma 18-liter bag, let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer anything that I can. Thanks for watching this video, and have a great day.